Welcome to the Hollywood Outsider Presents Bad Movie Night. For over half a decade now, the various hosts of the award-winning The Hollywood Outsider podcast, which is always available on your podcast app or thehollywoodoutsider.com, we've been doing an exclusive podcast for our Patreon supporters called Bad Movie Night. Now, it originally started off as a podcast which took any movie that was deemed bad by critics or audiences and took another look at them, and quickly morphed into a show where at least one of the hosts had to genuinely enjoy the film we were talking about. Sometimes a lot more difficult than that sounds. We even close most episodes with our own positive review of whatever the film was that was discussed. It isn't always easy, let me promise you. I'm looking at you, Catwoman or Star Wars Holiday Special. In other words, a movie that might not be so bad after all. Now, some episodes are harsher than others, but we always try to have a good time and discussion on every single film and look for the positives more so than the negatives wherever possible. And the intention was always that if we kept doing this podcast long enough and we kept enjoying it, we would eventually put these episodes out for everyone to enjoy. Well, now we're doing it. We're putting some of these episodes out into the ether to share with you all. Once you subscribe to the Hollywood Outsider Presents Bad Movie Night on your preferred podcast app, each and every month, another episode from our vault will hit your podcast feed on a film we have discussed. Now, these will always be from our vault, and they definitely get better as the show goes. So if you want immediate access to our entire library of Bad Movie Night episodes, 50-plus episodes are already waiting. Just visit patreon.com/thehollywoodoutsider. That's patreon.com/thehollywoodoutsider. Sign up for the $3 or better option, and you will gain immediate access to every single episode of Bad Movie Night that exists. All of them. But until then, enjoy hearing from many hosts from the Hollywood Outsider podcast as we discuss a crazy assortment of movies ranging from Zombievers to Young Guns to The Greatest Showman and on and on and on. We love movies, even the ones your friends kind of refuse to watch with you. So slap subscribe right now to the Hollywood Outsider Presents Bad Movie Night to guarantee yourself a new episode every single month. And remember, there's no such thing as a bad movie, just movies that aren't good enough for you.